this combines all of the best elements of Shakespearean tragedy together with celebrity divorce, doesn't it? It's a very, in a very modern story. I mean, what is that like, putting all that together? Because it's an incredible event.
I love that you felt that about it. We felt like it was structured like a Greek tragedy when we read it first of all. And I think it's an amazing story about, a row on an Irish trading pitch in the Pacific that was heard around the world. And I think that's why we loved it. It had so many elements of, a psychological drama, but also, a story about the kind of media and football and huge themes about national identity, but also just a really absurd kind of tone and flavour that we could bring to it. So it was a very exciting project.
Because I remember the events quite distinctly at the time, because obviously it was all over the newspapers. But it does have, you could almost hear the hopes of a nation fracture when it happened. Is that something you were trying to build into the background, or did it just read itself out of the script?
Well, it still has repercussions in Ireland. It's still a topic that's much discussed and much debated, whether you're on Team Roy or Team Mick, and it divided families. When this film was announced, people were saying, "Oh no, not this again! We'd only just got over it the last time." But
there are definitely themes that are to do with Ireland and how Ireland saw itself at the time, and I think the fact that it made such an impact on the nation was part of the story as well, and the reasons that it caused these fault lines and why it meant so much to everybody and why they took those kind of very passionate positions about it really said something about who Ireland felt it was or becoming at a very interesting time in its history. So all of that thematically was really rich for us.
And this is one of many fabulous Irish stories coming to us in film of late. There are so many great ones, most of which involve English people being terrible, to some extent. But what was it like exploring the Irish identity in this one, like you said, but also there must be other stories out there that you're thinking about?
Yes, certainly. I mean, it definitely felt like it was one of the elements that gave richness to this very sort of slow-burning collision between these two very different characters on the island. It was, the history of Ireland and England is extremely well known, and it feeds very much into I think there were stereotypes current about how the Irish were perceived, certainly then, and that fed into, that Roy's, anger about how the standards weren't what they should have been. The idea that Ireland were just there as the cabaret to have fun and a laugh and not necessarily expected to win has got a lot of connection with some of those old outdated stereotypes, and I think Ireland at the time was very keen to shake that off and to shake those off, and I think we're certainly living in a moment where that seems like ancient history, but only 20-something years ago.
Well, thank you so much. It's been great to speak to you, Shania. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!